If you ain't seen what I seen, if you ain't been what I've been through, felt how I feel, if you ain't living how I live, you wouldn't understand what we going through. Look, if you ain't seen what I seen, if you ain't been what I've been through, felt how I feel, if you ain't living how we live, you wouldn't understand what we going through. Acknowledge this is time to listen, so ponder this shit is composition. I'm hip like hippopotamuses, hip to the game of life played nowadays. Accidental grades made from anonymous trade through the eyes of a thief, a beholder. I witness synthesis, not Jehovah. Sharp traces of cobra, serpents and snakes ready to stab when you about face. You wouldn't understand and relate if you ain't seen what I seen, been what I've been through, and felt how I feel, cause it's real. If you ain't seen what I seen, if you ain't been what I've been through, felt how I feel, if you ain't living how I live, you wouldn't understand what we going through. Look, if you ain't seen what I seen, if you ain't been what I've been through, felt how I feel, if you ain't living how I live, you wouldn't understand what we going through.
Times ain't got better, they only got worse. Can't believe I actually snatched an old lady's purse. At least I'm doing better than my aunt ever led. Shit about the president if she ain't take a medicine. My sister got blasted, one to the face. Now my niece caught a case, blinded students with mace. Split the dough my man gave me for an abortion to bless my seed with life, but then I lost it. My mom was one too, that's why I'm getting checks. Future so slim, it's in the rucksack. If you ain't lived where, I've seen what I seen. Been where I've been, you won't know what I mean.
Look, if you ain't seen what I've seen, if you ain't been what I've been through, felt how I feel, if you ain't living how I live, you wouldn't understand what we going through. Look, if you ain't seen what we seen, if you ain't been what we been through, felt how we feel, if you ain't living how we live, you wouldn't understand what we going through. Look, have you seen what we seen? Yo, have you been what we been through?
Yeah, son, I know you gotta do what you do. Illegal business, but I ain't mad at you. Chillin' on the corner, on the avenue. Watch your po-po, young cats ain't bagging you. You gotta take care of your seat to understand that you, your baby boy. Damn sure these now too. You don't wanna be like your pop, cause he bastard you. Back in the days, hand me down, after you. But that was chapter 1, son, this is chapter 2. Turned over new leaf, changed the attitude. Got the heart to steal, that's what God granted you. Got a lot of fake friends, just a pal or two. Don't ever turn your back, cause they'll be stabbing you, damaging you. But I know you know the deal. Watch those slick hands, cause you know those cats still hating you. Cause the way you get the meal. But you know the game, just keep your lips sealed. But if things is getting shaky, don't sit still. I know you know the phrase, son, killer be killed. Along these cats, so they will know the drill. But if it come down to that, you know where's my bell. Yo son, I've been there, I know the deal.
If you ain't seen what we seen,